Not good. Don't get a break.
What is it this time?
Storm fronts approaching your location.
Wait. Astrogator, can you explain to me what I'm hearing right now?
This is a recording from the rover. The Alliance has apparently broken the encryption of our radio channel.
Oh, bollocks. So what do we do?
We need to change the frequency and encryption key.
What's the point? As soon as you give me a new channel, they will overhear us and change it as well.
Just look at the probe's brain.
Bally? What's with...
All you have to do is watch it closely. I'm switching now. Waiting for you to join.
Oh, I see. The new frequency is... Okay, the channel is active. Now the encryption key. The first 3 digits of the cipher are... The next is...
Yasna?
I'm here.
Well done. That should buy us some time.
So, how should we continue?
Don't you need more time to rest?
I do. But there's no way I'm going to sleep now. Besides, nothing's stopping me anymore. The storm has subsided.
All right. Let's not risk evacuating directly from the city. It should be safer outside its perimeter. I took the liberty of looking through the photos of the nearby area. Everything north and east of your location looks relatively safe. All you have to do is move away from this cluster of metal.
So? Should I go back to the ship?
That's an odd question. Of course you should come back. Now even more than ever. Very concerned for your safety, Doctor.
No need to be. I'm fine.
Alright, well that was a long conversation, but welcome back to the Invincible. And yeah, we just woke up from a little bit of sleep. I don't think we slept very much, but apparently the Alliance was listening in on our comms, and we did a little bit of a puzzle-ish to get on a new private channel with our astrogator. And let's read the comic book for a little bit, shall we? Yasna encounters unusual metal structures. She refers to them as the city. After a laborious search, Yasna finally finds Gorski. However, he's immobilized, injured and unconscious. It turns out that his blood saturation is dangerously low. So this is all from a little while ago. Yasna decides to keep the oxygen for herself and hastily carries Gorski to the landing spot, where Novik is going to pick them up. Yasna sets up the relay necessary for the landing procedure. Suddenly, the ground collapses under her, and Yasna falls into the very depths of the city. Cut off from radio communication with Novik, Yasna tries to get back to the surface. Yasna manages to regain contact with Novik. In the city, Yasna encounters a large machine, walking antimatter cannon that belongs to the Alliance. She tries to sneak past it, but the antimat detects her. In the end, Yasna miraculously manages to survive. Yasna finds information about the Alliance's field base. After colliding with the antimat, the probe sustained permanent damage, so Yasna decides to retrieve its electronic brain. Yasna manages to drive out of the city in the abandoned Alliance rover. During the storm, Yasna hides in a cave. Exhausted by recent events, Yasna falls asleep in her hideout. In the morning, she leaves the city in search of a clearing to land Hoppa. Well, there we are. So, are we gonna drive for a little bit more? Don't drive off the cliff! My god. There we go!
Astrogator, I think I've gone far enough. There is a vast open area in front of me. Astrogator? The city is no longer visible. We need to decide what to do next. Dragonfly? Over? Are you there?
Yes, please excuse me. I was in the infirmary. Is the coast clear?
Yep, all clear.
Good. Give me a moment. I'm looking at the satellite images.
Have you examined Merritt's body yet?
I wired her brain to a grave tapper, if that's what you're asking.
Yes, that's what I meant. Have you watched the memory recording?
Yes, but I didn't say anything because the picture is ambiguous. To put it mildly, a lot of black dots. The graininess of the image is extremely bad. All right, I've got it. Sector AZ-25... Let's say AZ-2504. Please check if it's fit to land.
Like I said, it looks good. Clear opening, flat terrain.
Excellent. Please go there while I prepare the lander. I'll just pack Artie inside.
Alright. Artie, well, is that smart? I mean, we don't know what he did.
So that's how it's gonna end. Half our crew is dead and I'm running with my tail between my legs.
Not all missions are successful, Doctor. At this stage, we have to save whatever we can. We have to save you. You understand that, don't you? Yasna?
Are you sure that's all we can do? Couldn't we?
Don't you even think about it.
About what? You didn't let me finish, sir.
But I know what might be on your mind. Going back for Gorski's body, contacting the Alliance, or continuing research on your own. These are not possibilities. They're certain death. Please remember, we have just one lander left. As a commander, I must first ensure your safe return. Only then I'll send Artie with other tasks.
Sounds pretty exciting, though. Are we going to listen to Novik? Alright, we can choose. I mean, I do enjoy driving around in this little rover thing for a little bit. Road to the landing zone. I want to meet whoever built that antimat. That was pretty cool. Sorry, Novik.
I won't need the lander, Astrogator.
What do you mean?
You know very well what I mean, sir. I'm not coming back.
Yasna, this is sheer madness. You're heading straight to the enemy base.
This is the only way I can find out what's going on here. What happened to our people? I have several hours of travel ahead of me.
You can still turn back.
No. And if you try to convince me otherwise, I'll just turn the radio off.
Fine. I'll stop insisting. Please just understand the position you put me in. As a commander, now I have to decide whether to risk detection by the Alliance. Because by putting yourself in their hands, you're risking not only your own life.
I totally understand. Can't you wait a few more hours? I still need your support, sir.
Yeah. And I still want to be here to help you. Please don't turn off your radio. I'm not going anywhere.
Can I also just say that the music in this game is very, very good.
We're approaching their coordinates. Yasna,
Yes?
I understand that no matter what I say, it won't change your mind. But please be careful. First, observe them from a distance. And only then take action.
Won't they take me for one of their own? If I'm riding an Alliance rover? Maybe they'd be more willing to talk when I return the lost vehicle to them.
That's a risky idea. They think it's a trick, you'll only arouse more suspicion. Instead of asking questions, they'll start shooting. Anyway, you'd have to know their internal codes. If they see you but don't receive any signal, they'll immediately become suspicious.
Right. I'm just trying to think of something. Hey, what was that?
I've set up a warning signal. Now you're near enough that they can see the rover.
Alright. Hideout. Open area. So, I have a choice again. I'm just gonna... There's some mining equipment there. I'll just... Alright, let's get out. I've changed my mind.
Okay, the rover's hidden.
You've yet to find a convenient hideout for yourself, from where you can see their base.
I saw the flying object.
Some object is flying over their base.
Can you tell me more?
Well, I can use my telemeter.
It's 15, 20 meters high. It has an upright silhouette, and it looks like a balloon.
It could be a balloon.
And that doesn't surprise you?
It is a balloon.
Not everything that flies needs jet engines. What markings does it have?
RB1.
RB1. What does it mean?
It's an ID number. Denotes an advanced scout balloon. How far from you is it?
Around 400.
Not as far as I would like it to be. Might have you within camera range.
Guess so.
Oh, shit. I think I'm too far away. I headed into the open area.
Don't panic. Since no one's interrupted us, I'll assume they haven't located you yet.
It's a field base. Multi-module. For about several dozen people. Rather well equipped.
Transporter.
There's lots of transporters here.
I'm not surprised. Missions
And
with
an
a large
antimat.
crew, transport modules were an integral part of the field camp.
Remind me, how many crew members were they supposed to send on the Invincible?
Over 100.
Great.
So where is the Invincible itself? Is it... Did they land it or is it in orbit?
They have a second antimat. As if the first one wasn't enough.
Is it active?
Probably not, but Proton alone knows.
What about people? Can you see anyone?
Not yet.
Well,
I see someone.
someone there.
Just one?
For now, yes.
Is that a human or is it a robot?
Is that all?
I think so.
And please keep going. You can assume that their equipment has already detected your presence. Or it will soon enough. There's no point in further postponing the inevitable.
Still, I'm glad that I stopped.
There's some kind of force field
I
here.
feel better knowing that there's no heavily armed military waiting for me there.
Me too, Doctor. Me too.
It seems pretty deserted. Apart from that one figure. I don't see any movement. Alright. I think I'm gonna get back into my vehicle. There's a drone there. What? Wait. It's taking pictures of me. Okay, I'll just... I'll get moving again. Let's go. More mining equipment.
We'll most likely lose contact soon. So let me be clear. Your situation is highly precarious. You cannot trust the Alliance or expect them to be willing to help. If things don't go our way, I'll do everything in my power to negotiate your safe return to the Commonwealth. Worst case scenario, we'll opt for a prisoner exchange. Until then, please cooperate with them. And during the interrogation, don't resist. Astrobiologists generally do not possess information that's sensitive to the Commonwealth. At worst, you'll give away the details of our last mission.
Hang on, sir. What exchange? I'm not a spy, I'm a scientist.
I'm afraid that doesn't change anything. You want information about Regis III. For that reason alone, they might consider you a spy.
But what kind of spy exposes themselves to direct questions?
A desperate one, Doctor.
And we are desperate to find some answers. Hello? Anyone here? Don't shoot me, please.
What?
There's no one here. Nobody.
Impossible. Even if there aren't many of them in the camp, someone would have noticed you.
I'm not blind, sir. There's really no one here. I'm going. What have I got to lose anyway?
Your life, Doctor.
Well... Hello there. You're not gonna crush me? Seems to be deactivated. There is really no one here. Hello?
I'm going in.
Alright. Anyone here?
Clear. For now. I can't hear anyone either.
Oh, they've got cigarettes. What's this? That's a very long article. I'm sure this is something from the book, so... You can read that at your own pace, or read the book. Nice little detail, though. Here's some books. Alright, let's keep going. Communication station. More research. Seem to be talking about black holes a lot. I'm not sure if that's directly relevant to this story. What do we have here? Mining. And there were definitely people there at some point. Where have they all gone?
Moving on. It's still quiet.
Footprints.
It's eerie. Empty.
There's some kind of control station. Ah,
I'm at the
here we are.
central module. In the headquarters.
You walked in, just like that.
Yeah? The doors were open.
Unbelievable. Just unbelievable.
What's this?
I'm at the control station. Several units can be controlled from here. I wonder which.
What kind of units? Like reconnaissance?
I got the feed. But I can't get it to move. It's got a weak signal. Must be too far away.
Alright, let's try one of the other ones. Let's see what we can see.
One is a flying unit. Some sort of probe.
Flying over the base.
Correct.
Can you extract data from it?
Sure. Never too much data.
This must be the
Especially
probe
in
that we
current
saw earlier.
situation. I just need to find a place to land it.
Alright, oh, here, landing site. Let's set it down nice and easy. Nice and easy. Okay, leveling out. And there we go.
I landed the probe. Gonna check it in a spare moment.
Anything else? Probably not.
Oh, damn. One's unavailable.
Static.
Probably out of reach, or they took it.
Last one. Same thing. Alright. Let's keep exploring, shall we? What do we have here?
They've got a device for intercepting alarm signals. There isn't much of it. Single record. Poor guy. He's dead. Waited help for over a day. Critically low blood saturation. He died of hypoxia. At the time of his death, he was...
Yasna, is it necessary? This information will no longer
So I
help
near the
anyone.
city. 18561.
754. Yes. Skorsky. I'm sorry.
You lied to me. You lied how he died.
I knew you would blame yourself.
Well, of course I do. I could have saved him. Left him that fucking tank. Why didn't you let me?
I made the right decision, Yasna. Given the circumstances and our knowledge at the time, there was a high risk your sacrifice would kill you both.
I know that. I know. I'm sorry.
You have every right to be angry.
Yeah, maybe. But I don't see the point. It won't bring Gorski back to life. Will it?
No, it won't. There's something else here.
I have a record of their mission. Each step, location, units, including dates.
I'm all ears.
Day 0, landing place. Their main ship's in sector AQ-28.
The Invincible? What? They didn't move it?
Seems so.
I'll try to track it down. Please tell me what else is in there.
Like us, they became interested in the ocean. They got there on the 7th day.
Quite late.
Guess they weren't in a hurry. Before setting up this base, they were stationed not far from here, but seemed very determined to reach this area. They dug a vast system of tunnels.
When did they finally get here?
On the 15th day of the mission. They conducted research and during excavations found Oh, you won't guess. Metal structures.
So we had no chance to outrun them.
Yeah. And they were already at an advanced stage of works when we were still in orbit. In the end, they sent a convoy to a neighboring sector.
So that was their last move.
Well, there's no information about their return. Maybe I'll find them there.
Highly probable. Do you know what the current day of their mission is?
They left on the 25th day. That's all I know. Well, I can't back out now. I have to follow them.
Well, it's your decision. Although I admit I'm also starting to wonder what you'll find.
People, Astrogator. They must be somewhere.
I'm sending a satellite. Soon I'll have an image of the area where the ship landed. We'll see if the Invincible's still there.
I'll continue to search their base. On the 24th day, they sent a convoy north to the sector. Oh, to the sector where I found Gorski.
You suspect they went after him, having detected his signal?
Oh, surely they could detect him. They could have detected all of us. But would they really do something about it?
Well, for some reason they left their base. I'm assuming that has something to do with it.
Or if they had something to hide. That might explain their urgency. Ditching all that equipment.
Alright. We should probably follow them. Can we get up here? From the other side, probably. Yes, there we go. Let's see what we can see. There's the force field. Is that where they went? Oh, we can... Let's pull all the levers. There we go. Force field down.
Force field's down. I opened the passage. We can follow the convoy route now.
When you're ready, Doctor. One more minute, and our satellite will be over their ship. Oh, we're lucky. Clouds are low. Fortunately, their ship's not here. Neither there, or...
Are you still looking?
Not here either. Ah, bingo.
Yes?
Found it. They're still on the planet. Didn't fly away.
Good to know. Thank you. I'm entering the next module. I guess it's a biolab.
Aliens!
The scientists excavated some animal remains and reconstructed their hypothetical appearance. I found similar remains underground, right after finding Gorski.
Looks like a dinosaur.
I wasn't sure if it was my imagination or not. Now there's no doubt. So long, long ago, reptilian organisms roamed the surface of Regis III.
That's what I said, dinosaurs. Man, that's really odd.
They had the opportunity to study organisms preserved in the ocean.
Fishy. Fascinating. Anything else to do here?
Still,
research.
It looks like a geology lab. One of these diagrams shows a geological cross-section. As suspected, it's all metal below the surface, of relatively thin layers of rock. But compared to the rest of the continent, the deposits in this region are significantly younger. The range of their ground measurements covers a much wider area. To my eye, it seems they use advanced sonar. What they dug up here stretches for tens of kilometers.
What do you mean? What's in the ground, Doctor?
Metal deposits. Those structures. We still don't know where they came from. In such a peculiar form. They conducted a soil survey, 500 meters deep.
Oh, that's a big piece of history, so to speak. What did they find?
Unbelievable. Not only do we know nothing about their origin, but the arrangement of these deposits is sort of puzzling. A ring system with a distinct center.
What is at the center?
The center of it is in... under the city. Huh. The one I escaped from.
So their presence there had nothing to do with us.
Looks like it.
Did they determine the entity's function? Origin? Anything?
Well, it's hard to say. There's nothing here about it. This base stands on the outer ring.
So what did the Alliance know about all this before coming here?
Millions of years ago, life was abundant on the planet.
That would match our assumptions.
Yeah. Sub-Delta 92 class planets have very favorable conditions for the development of a biosphere.
So what happened? Did they draw any conclusions?
According to them, the extinction of life was caused by a supernova explosion.
The ground activity does not indicate...
It happened long ago. Longer than we anticipated. They've dated this event to 10 million years ago.
Only this one. The supposed end of Lyran's civilization.
Well, that's never been proven. There was practically no trace of them.
All right. What happened after?
There's a lot of information here.
Life was slowly recovering, but never returned to the pre-supernova peak.
Not enough time?
No. At first, it developed quickly, but then slowed down and declined.
Because another disaster?
Astrogator, the change in the biosphere development curve coincides with the occurrence of ferruginous clays.
This whole metal contraption, do I understand correctly?
Yes. I don't know what that has to do with it, though. Metals are really not that dangerous. The radioactive deposits marked here are not a definitive obstacle for life either. The biosphere has the ability to perfectly adapt, develop defense mechanisms, and fight back effectively.
Well, unless the planet is hit by a supernova wave.
Yes. Such sudden events leave no time for adaptation.
Are we done here? No, there's still more.
Even if we assume that these metals were lethal to organic life, that extinction shouldn't last forever. And yet, life never again developed beyond the waters.
Does this mean another Dominator has appeared on the land? Or one that leaves no trace behind?
Therein lies the rub. The Alliance have conducted a great deal of research. That they haven't found a logical explanation for this phenomenon is, to put it mildly, disturbing. Clearly, we're dealing with something beyond our comprehension. And I mean human comprehension in general.
Alright, that was a lot of information. There's the probe. We were gonna extract some data from the probe. There we go.
First images from this area. If it's been flying long enough, it may store important information.
That's the field base. That's a rover. Is that me?
It photographed the moment of my arrival. I'm on the slides.
We already know that. Is there something else?
No, the base is empty. The probe must have just started recording. Okay, finished. There wasn't much of it, really.
Alright. We're probably done here now. And might be time to start heading into the direction of where that force field was. So let's get back into our trusty rover. To the left here, maybe? I think so. What's this? Oh, that's the force field generator.
I'm leaving the base. Going after the convoy.
Alright, and maybe that's a great point to end this video. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like and a comment, would be much appreciated. And I hope to see you soon for the next part of the Invincible, where we're going to go after this Alliance convoy and find out what the hell is at the center of those rings that we saw. And hopefully all our questions will be answered. Okay, thanks again and see you next time.